Respect to Bunny out there, or the Bunny fans out there. Yeah. I don't know if Bunny has it in her to close it out in the gold medal. Regardless, she's got to go through Sandstorm, and we're going to watch it right here on Apocalypse.
It's kind of poetic that a lot of players that are so in play to get the Royale spot have to play Sandstorm.
Yes.
The person that is the front runner in points and looking to get there. Once again, 5th place guarantees Sandstorm's appearance.
Yeah, so Sandstorm is like on one side the gate. Okay! All right, Bunny, he couldn't get up enough in time. Couldn't touch the wall to reset the jumps. But yeah, Sandstorm is like the gatekeeper, but like he is also trying to get through the gate.
Yeah, exactly.
So he's going to gatekeep a lot of people, but we also potentially could have someone gatekeeping him because he hasn't qualified
It's
yet.
like the people that like call out the people cutting in line. You're not in yet, but you can't cut my line. Like, I'm not in yet. Bunny right now on the gauntlets actually has a big stock lead on Sandstorm, and Sandstorm getting the Scythe open up but no KO, and that's going to be very important for Bunny to preserve this stock, and so far it's been working out. Gets the down air there and catches Sandstorm's dodge. No dodge now. Nice weapon toss up in the down line into the ground pound. Taps it in, and that's going to be a 3 stock to 1 lead for Bunny. What is going on?
No way, PJ. She's doing this to Sandstorm, who like also had gauntlets in his hands at the time when that work was coming out. Wow. Wow. I was wondering, like, yeah, Bunny is wild. So seeing clips like that, it's like it's not out of left field or anything. Doing it against Sandstorm, that's the surprising thing. But doing it in the first stock and then being like, what if we ran it back? And then doing it again the second stock and getting away with it, potentially a third time. No, backing up.
Nice recovery from Sandstorm to bring it a little bit closer. It's never, you can never count out Sandstorm. He's the GOAT for the reason. But I mean, right now Bunny just has such a big lead. If Bunny can get online with the Axe, we haven't been seeing a lot of Axe gameplay. Of course, as I say that, the neutral light comes in to connect, but it's been a lot of the gauntlets driving for Bunny right now, contending with the Sandstorm Scythe. Maybe not the matchup you want to see if you're an Axe player, but Bunny seems to be making it work right now. Sandstorm offstage gets a reversal there. That's big. But he's going to have a mountain to climb to come back into this game.
Yeah, Bunny was doing a great job of like staying stacked right on top of Sandstorm, back-to-back side airs, setting things up, grabs the neutral signature in all of the distance that it covers.
Okay, Sandstorm going for that all-in on that ground pound, eats 2 unarmed recoveries forward, and the gauntlet recovery comes in. Bunny just 2-stock Sandstorm in game 1. Whoa.
We call him the GOAT a lot, man. Like, he's earned that title, but Bunny looking real good here. A 2-stock in game 1 is huge. Like, and this is even with the caveat that I feel like I always say of like, oh, PJ, this is just game 1. And that's true a lot of the time.
Yeah.
There's a reason I say that. It's because it's true. But also, like, a 2-stock in game 1? Brother.
I mean, it's pretty good. 100% accuracy on the 2 SIGs.
432, man. Less than 150 per stock. That is before red on average on every stock. All right, now we're in game 2, right? Things can normalize now, right?
Yeah.
Surely the market can stop fluctuating so volatilely.
Yeah, exactly. There's a common player mentality that sometimes if you lose pretty hard in game 1, it's okay because you can come in with a fresh reset.
Yes.
Like, nothing worked. I'm going to change it up completely and make it happen. I think for Sandstorm, maybe that game 1, you just have to write it off as, you know, it happens. Right now, Sandstorm not breaking any momentum here as Bunny has to get back to the stage. Does with the side air, but right now Sandstorm hasn't been getting the Scythe activation we're used to seeing. He's going to have to rely on the other half of Mordex that he's also really good on, but Bunny's been really outpacing, which is the gauntlets, and it hasn't been finding a lot of success right now.
There's the weapon toss, goes over Sandstorm's head. Reverse charging that the other direction, that side signature, trying to get the minimum charge time needed for max distance on the fist. Also gets first stock this game. The lead is not gigantic, though.
On the gauntlets, though, it could easily slip away to a 2-stock lead if Bunny can get something big here on Sandstorm. Keeping the dodge and keeping the jumps there from Sandstorm, very important. And the Scythe is online, which has been struggling to find KOs for Sandstorm. Bunny is just all too aggressive, though, not giving Sandstorm any chance. It doesn't matter if I'm high damage, if I don't get hit again. Sandstorm with a nice neutral light into recovery to even up the stocks, and already a much more normal game for Sandstorm in game number 2.
Still, though, I mean, Bunny has a lead here, which definitely is not a normal thing given like the caliber of these two players. No disrespect to Bunny whatsoever, but again, we're talking about the GOAT here.
Nice recovery there to catch the Scythe recovery whiff on Sandstorm's end. This Bunny on the gauntlets continues to be a present pressure against Sandstorm. Sandstorm's not panic dodging anymore, which is very important. Bunny hasn't been getting those extended edge guarding strings off of it. Okay, a lot of neutral lights to send Sandstorm off stage. You're just looking for that one big hit. The down stick doesn't connect, but the neutral light afterwards. What a great frame trap, and the nair comes in but misses. Goes for the charge on the side sig.
That was a wild choice to go for.
Whoa,
that
again.
was also a wild choice to go for. Buddy, just relax.
What?
You're doing a great job. That I'm more fine with. The first two, relax a little bit. You're doing great.
You can't start getting antsy for those KOs. You got to continue that game plan, because once you give Sandstorm an inch, he takes a mile.
You see Bunny in orange right now, and like, yeah, Sandstorm's very much in the red, but oh, look at that. All of a sudden, Bunny's in the red and just getting redder. That side light almost sending off screen just by itself. Being very careful on how quickly she returns over to the wall. Wall slip coming in. Okay, didn't come into effect there. You saw the 2 out of 3 exclamation points. She saw that as well. She made the move immediately to get back over to the wall with the GCD light. Does get punished there. We're at an even game here. Imagine Bunny going up 2-0 in this set on Sandstorm.
It's going to be off the back of some momentum building on the Axe, which hasn't found as much success as the Gauntlets, and Sandstorm is going to look to punish it. Goes for the big weapon toss there and switches back over to the Gauntlets. I like this matchup for Sandstorm. We'll see if Bunny can get their senses about them. I mean, they've been definitely struggling with the aggression so far, stacking above the Axe. Very smart from Sandstorm.
Yeah, I imagine we're going to see her go for like mostly more of the safe punish options, like the down air in that case, throwing a lot of D-lights out as well, throwing a lot of in-lights out. I don't think we're going to see too many side lights coming out. Oh, no! Just like that, the ground pound sends Bunny down into the drink, and game 2 goes to Sandstorm. We're now tied in the set.
Yeah, I mean, Bunny, went for those 3-6, missed 2 of the 3, and then Sandstorm came back in the game at this moment exactly. And it was really smart because Sandstorm did a lot of like feinting to force the resources out of Bunny and just easily cover the GC downlight. And they're a classic example where sometimes just the presence of him staring at you menacingly causes you to burn resources on the wall, because you can't be there forever. And he'll do a lot of dodges and he'll do a lot of feints where it's like, I'm going to go off stage. You'll burn the resources and make it that much easier for him to find those KO options. And right now, I think Bunny's kind of cracking under the pressure.
And if we go back to one of the previous edge guards where it ended with Bunny going the GCD light back onto the stage unarmed, that was one where like Sandstorm let her chill over there and let her relax until the 2 exclamation points come out. So that time he didn't let that happen. He changed up the pacing on it, immediately came out with the ground pound, found a connection, got the hit, got the KO, got the game. Okay, nice start. Is she going to push the edge guard? Just the D-Sig to be safe and the immediate dodge away.
Bunny's just utilizing that movement so far and continuing to out-damage Sandstorm in these first stocks. The story of all of the games in this set, Sandstorm having to be on a low recovery there. Bunny's playing more respectful of Sandstorm, but that's a big open up with a double side light into side air. Nice recovery. Enough to KO for Bunny, but this is where the Gauntlets look for those pop-ups into the recovery or an offstage play as Sandstorm has the wall too. Bunny gets the side light, no recovery. Bunny with a chance, but Sandstorm catches through the weapon toss anyway and is going to go up with a very deep red lead, but a lead nonetheless.
And again, still a different pacing compared to the last edge guard and compared to the first edge guard that we talked about. That second exclamation point did come out, but Sandstorm didn't give her time to move up and GCD light back on stage. He immediately moved forward after that second exclamation point came out. So these are like micro changes in the timing, but at this level, micro becomes the macro.
Exactly. The timing is what really makes the difference. If you could do the same different options at the same timing, it's effectively the same thing. But when you do the same options at different timing, it's that much more dangerous.
Nice double dares there.
Yeah. Some damage buildup on the Axe, which is what we've been wanting from Bunny, but a weapon toss comes in from Sandstorm and seems to continue to cause problems for the Axe.
He played that one very defensively, even moving back as Bunny came right over the corner. Now Bunny's going to sit on center stage here, but it still felt like Sandstorm was in control. GC side signature making a connection. He has a nice lead here. Bunny's going to have to fight back from it. I don't know if she wants the Axe here or the Gauntlets.
It might be just
I would imagine Gauntlets, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I mean, an instant pickup on the Axe. Maybe when the next weapon spawns, you can switch over, but right now, Bunny making a case for the Axe, gets a side air there, and going to switch over to the Gauntlets as the side stick comes in. Not enough to KO, but Sandstorm in a very tough spot as the side air lands nonetheless, and Bunny brings this to a last stock situation, game number 3.
Nice quick equalizer there for Bunny.
Yep, cycles back to another Gauntlet as well.
No major focus on stripping the field of weapons.
Yeah.
Solid damage build here. They're now basically even with that neutral light. Bunny maybe pushing even a little bit ahead here in the final, but potential final moments of this game.
A lot of neutral lights from Bunny trying to catch Sandstorm's movement. The Cider off the wall connects, and Sandstorm on the Scythe, which has left a little to be desired versus the Gauntlet so far. Bunny can't really find any of those big strings. Sandstorm dodging down there. Probably one of the most challenging options after getting hit by Sidelight on Gauntlets.
Trying to stay away from that weapon toss so it doesn't bonk her on the head. Give Sandstorm the opportunity to pick it back up and continue the string after that. Could be a big setup here. Bunny being very careful, instantly getting back onto the main platform. Dodging down there to avoid the juggle game coming out. The instinct not making a connection.
Almost had enough sliding off that soft platform. Soft platform moving to the left side.
That's scary.
Could help maybe with the soft platform, but Sandstorm is just in a great spot. Bunny's just burning resources, trying not to get clipped. I think they touched the stage. Yes, they did.
Yeah.
And Sandstorm on the Gauntlets now just needs to find it. Touches with the gravity cancel. Haymaker, but the tap in catches nonetheless. Exactly what the announcer said
at the same time. I didn't even know that was happening. Me and the game were on the same wavelength on that one. The way that game ended, very interesting. GC side heavy. We rarely see that as an option to move over towards the wall. Bonked on the head right there, went wide. Again, being very careful and very patient, not burning too many in-air movement options, even though she did finally get caught by the D-Light in the ground pound to tap that stock in. Bunny has some very solid recovery options so far in this set. Unfortunately for her, she is down 1-2 in this best of 5 against Sandstorm.
When it gets to those high pressure, they're both at high damage situations. I think Sandstorm is winning those interactions almost every time. Like, Bunny can't seem to find that last closer energy. I think game 1, Bunny had such a large lead, so much momentum. It never got to that situation. And no better time to change the narrative than now for Bunny, who needs this game to force a game 5 and continue on in winner side. Of course, the winner of this locking in their top 8 placement in the winner side.
Sandstorm going for the little bit charged neutral signature there just to potentially like call out the spot dodge. So the iframes are gone. Nice D-Sig grabbing, sending behind. Sandstorm showing that Mordex is a very strong signature kit. Something that Bunny has, you know, had middling results with. Yes, she's found KOs with the signature kit. She's found D-Sig hits on the Gauntlets. Of course, we saw the GC neutral signature get back to the stage. Found a connection with it as well, I believe, in game 1. Okay, her axe is leveling up. She's finding ways to close out these stocks earlier and earlier, and we are basically even, PJ.
So important for Bunny there to find that success on the axe. It's kind of been a little bit, you know, not active some games and more active others, and this game it's definitely making a statement. Actually foregoing the Gauntlets to keep the axe and continue to weapon starve Sandstorm. Very curious choice.
Nice punish there.
Oh, the damage is big now. Okay, the weapon toss connecting with Sandstorm there and not getting the bounce back up because of that forces Bunny to have to pick up another axe. But yeah, it's strange actually cycling back to the axe. Maybe it could be Lions or something, but Bunny's finding a lot of success right now. Sandstorm getting outpaced in the damage department. Bunny very solidly just holding the center stage, gets the down air into the nair. This is the axe moment. Sandstorm going for a weapon toss. Bunny dodges the weapon toss and then goes for the recovery instantly, knowing Sandstorm wants to disengage with a jump. Very clean stuff, and continuing on the axe.
One thing that's really working for Bunny's axe, especially on that second stock, was like Sandstorm would find a hit on the Scythe, and then she would immediately find a hit back. Oh, that was so close.
This is a big reversal. The recovery into the Cider. Can you find it down? Sandstorm doesn't get the nair, and another 2-stock. Game 1 was a 2-stock where Bunny won. Game 4, a 2-stock where Bunny won. We are going to game 5, Bunny versus Sandstorm.
And the axe is the one doing the
driver.
Now.
It's all coming full circle. The full closure of the kit using the Raymond axe to make it big here.
One hit, boom. Spot dodge hits the recovery. She's playing the trading game. And so every single trade she makes with Sandstorm, she gets hit by one Scythe move. Out comes a dodge or better positioning, whether it's a jump, whether it's a fast fall to get away from the next hit. And then all of a sudden she finds either 1 or 2 hits. She's playing the trading game. She's getting hit, but she's dealing more damage in the long run.
You saw that there. Sandstorm actually tapped down to avoid the subsequent downer. Bunny didn't swing, and Sandstorm didn't get the nair reversal to get the chase dodge back up, and that tapped in the game. Right now it's game 5, and I feel like Bunny's made more adaptation, especially with the axe coming in and doing so much damage. Nice catch there with the neutral light starting off already on the Axe dominant. Sandstorm's really finding some difficulty. Hopefully in the Scythe versus Axe, we'll find some more success. Catches the dodge and the jump from Bunny, but Bunny goes back to the wall, and Sandstorm's Scythe is coming online now.
In the adaptation race that started, or that really in general starts at the beginning of every set with 2 pro players like this, it seemed like Sandstorm started to plateau last game, but now he's back on the rise up. There's fuel in the gas tank. He's made his rest stop. He's used the restroom. He's gotten a snack, and he's ready to go back up. Back on the highway of adaptation to push ahead of Bunny.
And Bunny switching back over the gauntlets, and, you know, realizing that the Axe isn't going to find the same amount of success so far, and no better way to start than that Nair into the side air, and the ground pound just goes for it immediately, and that's a clean way to even up the stock. The gauntlets coming online, the Axe not so much, but Bunny back on the Axe and actually cycles to an extra gauntlets here.
Yeah, last game Bunny did 404 in the Axe compared to 80 on the gauntlets. So huge Axe improvement last game.
And I think Sandstorm, it might be a matter of just playing the matchup of Scythe Axe much more efficiently as Sandstorm. Do that high speed to continue to smother and actually disarms Bunny. Another gauntlet's online here. The sweat beads come out and Sandstorm catches with a side air, but this is exactly the situation of the last stock. So you can't count Bunny out yet, but if Sandstorm can continue on this Scythe, it might be over. Okay, here we go in the gauntlets. What a wait there. Almost catches the dodge with that Nair. That could have been disastrous for Sandstorm.
Just
a lot
a
of
weapon
dodging
toss.
down, yeah.
Just a weapon toss made contact with Bunny so far. We've already seen 2 color changes coming out from Sandstorm. Okay, he started build up.
Ooh, there
calls
it is.
out the spot dodge. It was actually going to be gravity canceled as well. You saw the little iceberg form right under Bunny as though a grounded move was about to cancel that spot dodge. There's the recovery, sending Bunny over to the edge. The instant wake up. Easy punish for Sandstorm there. No way.
What a call out from Bunny, and goes for the down 6. Sandstorm has no resources. Just immediately swinging, taking the first bust possible and just swinging immediately, and it works.
All right, Bunny.
This is your moment.
What you got? Show us something juicy here.
You're going to need something big here. The gauntlet mirror is online.
Okay, we're seeing exclamation points. That's 2. She gets back on stage, dodges away from the side light recovery.
Okay, avoids that neutral light, gets a neutral light of their own, and the movement's starting to come back from Bunny. Trying to dribble that gauntlet to get some space, but Sandstorm does the same, and another side air off from the ledge is going to connect, and right now it's so close. I mean, I'm feeling the pressure as well. The butterfly's forming, and Bunny in a big side air misses the down light. That could have been a big extension, and the neutral light disarms, and this is exactly what Sandstorm needs.
That'll do it right there in Game 5. Sandstorm clutches it out with a solid lead on Bunny. Bunny showed us something, PJ. She showed us something huge there.
That was very, very close. I mean, down to the wire, no matter what, Bunny was able to bring it back to last stock. Essentially almost lasted Game 5. I mean, of course, Sandstorm's in that yellow, but the way that Bunny was playing in those strings was just so successful. And you see the damage. I mean, 212 on the gauntlet, 71 on the Axe, just so much more on the side of Sandstorm.
It's those in-game clutch moments that you were talking about before. Where I mean, Sandstorm has all the experience in the world.